I'd like your thoughts on something. I'm catching a few sports shows all to talk about AFC, NFC championship games yesterday. A lot of opinions, a lot of views. And now I'd like your opinion on something. I did something I haven't done in a very long time. I'm not in the market to buy another car. Acadia runs good, looks good. Mileage is decent, 85,000. Andy Billy's car is good. But I went and I looked on Marketplace. Just for the fuck of it, see what people are selling cars for, what they want for them, what kind of condition they're in. And, I know what I see on here. A lot of junk being glorified. A lot of claims being made with their cars. And I was pretty surprised. And to me, I saw a lot of red flags that would scare me away as someone looking to buy a car. I saw a lot of cars that were very overpriced. Then again, people can ask whatever they want. It's only a matter of you find that right person that's willing to pay it. You know, everything is only worth what someone's willing to pay when you really get down to it, A lot of overpriced cars. A lot of cars in real bad shape. Highly overpriced. These cars were practically a wreck. Oh, but it's a 69 Mach 1. The thing was all fucking stripped out. No engine, no original engine, no transmission. Pretty much like what, Big Wobbler's Roadrunner was like when he dragged it out of the woods. Interior's all missing, and, But hey, it's a 69 Mach 1. Asking $18,000, $20,000 for it. Do you know how much money you'd have to put into a car like that just to get it roadworthy? Not even appearance-wise to make it look real good. You know what I mean? Just to get it roadworthy so it runs, and even if the interior is kind of throw a shabby interior, cheap interior in it, say you have seats to sit on, you get the directionals to work, it can pass inspection, even sticking with 302 Windsor 2-barrel in it to say you got an engine that runs, you can drive it. Just to do something like that would cost you a lot of money. Do a paint job on it. It's a classic. I saw quite a few that were based on their appearance and description. It seemed about right. It was in the ballpark. It would be worth the money. If when you went to go see them, they were in the condition that the description is telling you it's in. They say a picture speaks 1,000 words. Not always. A lot of pictures can be deceiving. I learned a long time ago, man, when you go to look at a car, bring a magnet with you. A magnet will not stick to Bondo. Have this thing, go in the daytime. Don't go at night. Go in the daytime. Have them park it out in the sun, stand at that front quarter, look down the side, you see if it's all lumpy and wavy. Look at the lower quarter panels. You can tell when things have been bondoed up. They're not quite straight. Some things you have to expect. With age, a lot of things, like with people, things sag. I know in the 70s, man, 70 up, Camaros and Firebirds, they were infamous for sagging doors. They were so long and heavy, cars with long, heavy doors. They start to sag at the hinges, you go to close it, it's a strike. You gotta lift it up a little bit to get it to fucking close and lock. I know guys that jack it up a little bit, with a 4-jack, and get it straight lined up, then they fucking shimming under the fucking hinge at the front, you know what I mean? There's little repair things you can do to straighten things out. A magnet's very important. You can tell when someone's bondoed something up. I remember a while back, somebody recall, I went to go look at that Oldsmobile. It was a 40-something Olds. A lot of them in those years, they looked the same to me. They had that Willys type look, 3-window coupes, and it turned out to be an Olds. And it was over in Fairhaven. I went to go look at it. It had 3 pictures. It looked pretty good. And I really liked it, you know. I really thought about buying that car. When I went to go look at it, the side that wasn't shown in pictures, oh, it was fucking horrible. You know, those big bubble fenders in the front. The one that you didn't see was all fucking lumpy and wavy. You could tell it was all fucked up. The running board down the side was all like this. The door was all lumpy. I walked away. Thanks, but no thanks, man. I walked away and didn't even bother to ask a question about the car. As soon as I pulled up, I saw the guy came by. Hi, how you doing? I walked around. I looked at, okay, thank you. And I left. Wanted nothing to do with it. But a couple of things that, for me, it sends up a red flag. I'd like your opinion. I saw not running only needs a battery. Why wouldn't you put a battery in it and sell a running vehicle? Why would you sell a non-running vehicle that only needs a battery? I don't know how it is where you are. Around here, we have 1, 2, 3 auto salvage yards. Goyette's, Sparky's, and East Freetown Auto Salvage. And a lot of parts are useful out of a salvage yard. I'd get things at times. Trim piece, head light, tail light lens, little things, you know what I mean? Got an alternator one time. Got a couple batteries. If it only needs a battery, why don't you put one in? They have a lot of real good batteries there, and racks and racks and racks of batteries. A lot of cars come in. They're only a year or two old, some even newer. Got into a bad wreck. They take whatever they can that's good. They pull engines, they have them on a rack. The ones around here, they actually run the engines, do a compression test, because they warranty them for 30 days. So they want to make sure they're selling you something that works, and it works good. Batteries are all tested. And they go anywhere from 25 to 50 bucks. Depending if you need a real big one with a lot of cranking amps. They got top terminals, side posts. They got just about everything. And they go anywhere from like $25 to $50. You got a real small one for a little import 4-cylinder. You don't need a lot of cranking amps. You got something you need, a little more cranking amps. They're more money, they're bigger. You take the battery that's dead, take it to a scrapyard. They give you anywhere from $15 to $20 just for the lead in it. So you take your old battery to a scrapyard. Let's say you get 20 bucks for it. You go there and you get even if your battery's bigger than what you need, it ain't gonna hurt. You got more cranking amps than what you need. Good. That's a good thing. You know what I mean? Especially in the winter on those cold days. I remember back in my day, man. High compression engines, a die-hard battery. Those fucking things died real hard on real cold winter mornings trying to crank those motherfuckers over. Me and my friends, let me tell you, Take it there and you get a real good battery. It's going to last you a couple of years, easy. It's going to cost you 30 bucks. Put it in the car. If somebody comes to look at it, hey, can I at least take it's not on the road right now. Listen, can I just go up and down the street with it? At least start it up, let me know everything works. Transmission's not clunking, rear end's not knocking. It's running, it's not smoking, there's no lift or wrap, you know what I mean? Isn't that a smart thing to do? For fucking 30 bucks? I saw. Not running, only needs an alternator. All little things that are so fucking cheap and easy to do to get it running. So when somebody goes to look at it, they're looking at a running car. But they don't do it. To me, that sends up a red flag. I'm thinking, you want me to go there and not start that car, not see what's going on with it, buy it, and then get it home and holy fucking shit, what did I buy? And here's number one on my list that sends up a red flag, and I saw quite a lot of this. Selling for a friend. No title, no paperwork, bill of sale only. Huh? Why isn't your friend selling it? I saw a lot of selling for a friend. No title, no paperwork. You don't know if that fucking thing's stolen. You don't know if there's money owed on it. You don't know if there's money owed on it. Maybe it is his car. He's got a banknote on it. He still owes on it. Takes the plates off it. Pulls the registration out of the fucking glove compartment. Oh yeah, it's my neighbor's car. I saw a few of those selling for my neighbor. Why aren't they selling them themselves? Oh yeah, the car's nice. Price is decent. You buy it. Got no paperwork, no title. Now you want to drive it, you gotta register it, insure it, you get to the registry. And all you're doing is going off a VIN number on a tag, on a bill of sale. You go to apply for a new title, get a registration. Whoa, wait a minute, man. There's money owed on this car. Hey, this car's stolen. What are your thoughts on all of this? I know there's a lot of scamming on here with cars and bullshit with cars. Everybody's got a fucking angle. But a lot of it goes on out away from YouTube, out in the car world itself. You know. But people are trying to sell the excuses they have as to why it doesn't run. And when I see only needs a little what? Only needs brakes? Yeah. What are you thinking? I'm just going to replace pads? And you find out it's pads, it's rotors, it's brake lines, it's master cylinders. The whole braking system is fucked. You know what I mean? And now you're looking at several $100s. And that's if you're getting the shit and you're able to do it yourself. You're going to take it to a brake shop. You're looking at over $1,000. I just saw so many red flags that if I was in the market to buy a car, a large percentage of these cars I saw would scare me away. What are your thoughts on all of this? It's okay. It's okay if you disagree with me. I've had people do it before. It's always been civilized and we keep the peace, you know. But I hadn't looked at cars in a long time. I mean, a lot of real junk. These cars were pretty much pot cars. And they want big money because it's a classic. To me, it was classic junk that you'd have to invest a ton of time and money in just to get it roadworthy and decent. And by the time you're done, it's not going to come anywhere near the selling price of what the real nice ones are that have been restored properly, rotisserie, frame off. Yeah, they're pulling down some big bucks, but they're done right. They look good, they run good. And even though I think they're still overpriced, you know, this classic car market is out of fucking control today. Out of control today. I put up something on the community. I like old advertisements, cars and clippings and, you know, 67, 427 Corvette, you know, $2,300. I remember going looking at a car one time with a friend of mine, and the guy had a 1968 Stingray on the lot. It was originally a 427, 390 horse. Real nice shape inside now. Nice miles. It had that 396, 425 horse engine in it. It swapped into it. I guess he blew it a 427. And it was the tri-powered version. That was a one-year-only engine of the 1965 Stingray. He had a 4-barrel version, tri-powered, both rated the same at 425. This one had headers on it, you know. And I remember $2,700. $2,700. And I said, man, he didn't like it though. He was into Mopars. He was looking at a 1970 GTX 446 pack. And the market today, you know, the people with too much money don't know what to do with it. I think they've ruined the classic car market. They've driven the price away from the hands of the average everyday guy. They've made them unaffordable. Some guys are lucky. They're able to find something that needs work but not too much. They're able to get it cheaper. They have a little bit disposable money to put into it. They have the mechanical and bodywork know-how to do it themselves. Yeah, it's a project car. They'll do it over a year or two, but it gets done. These guys aren't here with their project cars. They never get completed. It's like these guys. We still see them around here now. You get out towards rural parts like Wakeville, Middleborough, going up to New England Dragway, going up to Epping. Once you get past Manchester, it's a little more rural. You see old fucking gases, super stockers, front engine dragsters, old funny cars sitting on trailers, rotting away. They've been sitting there since probably the fucking 80s. Rotting away. Bird's nest with straw coming out of snorkel hood scoops on pro stockers and shit. Craigers completely orange and rusted, tires flat. Everything's fucked up. Not for sale. You knock on the door and ask them, hey, you want to sell that? You know what you're going to hear? No, it's not for sale. I'm going to fix it up one day.